There's almost nothing that brings me closer to God than money. And before you judge me, let me explain to you what I mean by that. I'm the sole breadwinner of my family, which means that I have a lot of people that rely on me. That's not even including my charitable obligations. And as much as we're in control of money, we're absolutely not in control of our money. A person could be doing everything right. You could be following every best business practice. You could be hustling your face off. You could be working yourself to the bone. And yet, if God wants to withhold your money, it's not coming to you. And the opposite is also true. A person could be a fool. He could be a simple person. And he goes out and he tries, and God blesses him beyond what he even thought he was capable of, because God ultimately is in control of our money and he wants to keep it that way. So when I say that nothing brings me closer to God than money, what I mean is I've had times in my life where I've been struggling financially. And those were some of the closest moments that I had with my Creator. Why? Because it forced me to realize that my money doesn't come from the economy. My money doesn't come from my clients. My money doesn't come from my business or my bosses, whatever it is. My money comes from God. And I believe that in those moments, he's trying to force us to realize that, hey, don't believe what you see in the world. I'm the one that's running the show. Don't get disillusioned by the fact that you think that you're being sustained by all these other forces outside of me. I'm really the one that is sustaining you. He wants us to cut through the veil and realize that everything comes from him. So in those moments when I've experienced those financial difficulties and I cut through all the BS and I realized it's only from him, that's when I felt the closest to him. And by the way, that's when the financial blessings finally start to flow, because he has no more reason to squeeze us, because he achieved what he was looking to achieve the whole time, which was a closeness with us. So if you find yourself being tightened or squeezed financially, just know that it's not God's way of punishing you. It's quite the opposite. It's his way of saying to you, I want you closer to me. Come close. And when you do come close and you realize that I've been the one that's been sustaining you this entire time, you will realize that your blessings will start to flow even greater, because I am the one who's giving them to you and nobody else.